What's up everyone, Liam here back with another video, and today I'm bringing you guys an unboxing of the brand new iPhone XR. So this just came today. They wouldn't let anyone have them before Thursday, and I took the plastic off, but I haven't opened it yet. So I got the 128 gig yellow iPhone XR. So without further ado, let's get into it and open it up. So on top, like any other iPhone, you'll find your instructions. In the instructions, you're gonna see the hello guide, the Apple stickers, the information, everything you typically see. And then below that, we have the phone. I'm not really gonna go over the accessories because we've got headphones, the lightning cord, and the brick. No headphone adapter this time, so nothing really new that we haven't seen before. And here is the phone. So it's powered on already. This is the yellow on the back. And let's go ahead and take the plastic off. Best part of the unboxing. Let me just show you guys a little bit on how this is different than the XS and XS Max, how it's the same, and some of the changes. So right away, you're gonna notice with this phone that there is no home button and it's using the same screen design as the XS and the XS Max. A couple of differences are, first of all, you can see there are slightly thicker bezels around the corners, but honestly, you're not really gonna notice this if you're coming from an iPhone 7 or 8 or whatever, the old screen style. If you had an iPhone 10 before, you probably will notice they're a little thicker, but it's not obtrusive. It's very subtle, and you're still getting way more screen than you would be getting on an 8 or below. The next difference is the material on the side. So you can see we've got an aluminum instead of a stainless steel, but you may prefer this for a couple of reasons. It's grippier than stainless steel and also more durable because it doesn't scratch as easy because it's a more matte finish instead of the shiny finish that you're used to seeing on the stainless. So on the bottom, we've got the lightning connector and the two speakers. It looks like the screws are slightly placed above the lightning connector this time. It's a very small difference, so it's hard to tell. Going over to the left side, we've got the volume rocker and the mute switch. On top, nothing. And then on the right side, the new elongated power button. You can see it's slightly longer than before. And the SIM tray has also been moved down here. So now it's a dual SIM card slot, so you can have two phone numbers at once, which is huge. So here is it next to an iPhone 6s. So this is about the same as the 7 and 8 series. In terms of the screen, you can see just how much more screen you get on this new phone without the big forehead and chin that you're used to seeing on the other models. Going to the bottom, you can see, once again, no headphone jack, which I don't think is too big of a deal, at least for me at this point, because a lot of people are moving to wireless headphones, and I use AirPods for everything. Then on the right side, you can see there's the changed SIM card slot. So I'm not really sure why they moved it down, but it kind of looks cool. And then the power button is also bigger. I'm not really sure why. It doesn't really serve any purpose other than being larger. Moving to the back, you can see the cameras are now oriented differently. So we've got the same camera as the iPhone XS right here, but a single lens system, a microphone, and the quad tone flash, whereas the old camera setup was this way. So I'm not really sure why they turned it the other way, but I really like the way this is turned. This yellow is very, very vibrant, way more vibrant than you can see on camera. But on camera, it looks more like a pale yellow, and in person, it's almost more like a golden yellow, whereas the sides are like a fainter yellow. So very interesting color options. I love it. And then the back is obviously glass, which you're used to seeing on the 8 and the 10. And that's about it for the changes. So jumping into the setup, it works like any other setup. We just go ahead and tap through. Okay guys, now that I have the phone all set up, I'd just like to give you some first impressions, and I just want to start by saying, again, you probably heard this so many times, but this is so similar to the XS. You would have a hard time differentiating between them unless you had them side by side. This phone truly is very similar. The screen is sharp and the bezels are hard to notice, again, without comparing them side by side. This isn't like an SE or a 5C or a cheaper one. This is really almost the XS, and it is the best bang for your buck you can get. And again, if you zoom in really close to the screen or look hard, you can see the pixels because, again, this is an LCD and it is not as sharp as an OLED panel. But for the average consumer, and even someone like me who's picky about these things, it's hard to tell. The new colors are also something really beautiful that you actually won't find on the more premium XS and XS Max. There's so many to choose from, and I think they all look equally awesome. This also comes with the same tap to wake, Face ID, all of the things that you're normally getting with the XS, and apps fly just as fast as the XS because it's using the identical processor. Jumping into the camera, you can see we have the same portrait functionality, only with a couple less modes on the rear camera. As you can see, you get natural, studio, and contour, but for some reason the front camera still includes all the options, including the mono lighting and stage lighting, which is really cool. So you're still getting them one way or another. And we've got the same Memoji and emoji that, of course, everyone is obsessed with. It is really cool and just as accurate as it's been in the past. The speakers also sound really good. Here's what they sound like. Overall, in the end, from the usage of this phone so far, I can say that it is a good buy, and it's a massive upgrade from anything like a 6, 7, or even an 8, and you won't be disappointed with it. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video on the iPhone XR unboxing and look. If you liked it, please make sure to leave a big like down below and subscribe for more videos just like this one. See you in the next one.